have lost their last 11 in a row. They are looking to end that streak tonight against a very good Jamestown team. They are ranked 10 in the nation. The Jamestown Jimmies are 11-2 on the season, coached by Danny Neville. He's been at the school a long time. 135-66 overall record for the head coach. We talked about it in the pregame interview with Coach Authier. The Jamestown Jimmies are without their star player on the evening tonight. They are missing their star player, Mason Walters. He's averaging 24.2 a game. He injured himself just a couple of games ago. I think he injured his thumb against Doane University. They ended up losing that game 89-82. They did win their next two games, however, over Hastings and Dakota State, 91-88 and 81-77 coming into this one. For the Lancers, once again, their last 11 in a row have been lost. The last two very close to Morningside and Concordia. Let's go ahead and begin this one. Mount Marty and Jamestown at the Cimpl Arena. Jumping for it, Lincoln Georgery for the Lancers, and he got it. Argue was the other one jumping. Lancer basketball to start things off from the Cimpl Arena. Harper with the basketball, left wing. Right to start this game, it's Lancers. Pappas on the baseline. Lancers in their home whites, blue numbers and letters. Pappas put up a quick shot from the lane. No good. Rebound, Jimmies. Jimmies moving in transition already down to the left corner. Back up top to Joas. Joas driving inside. Thought about a mid-range shot. Doesn't take it. Gives it to Argue. Argue trying to drive inside. Underneath the basket. Puts up a shot. No good. Georgery on the rebound attempt. Both teams offensive possession, put up a shot from the paint that was no good, and the Lancers get it back. Cade Stearns with the basketball, moving to his right, giving to Coleman. Coleman, top of the key, driving inside, giving it away, underneath the basket, got it in and one. Nick Coleman gets the Lancers on the board plus the foul. Shots incoming. Coleman puts up his and one shot, no good from the free throw line. Still 2-0, the Lancers have the lead to start this one off. Quick three-point shot in transition from the Jimmies, no good from Joas. And the Lancers get the ball back. Pappas with it on the left wing. Pappas gives to Coleman. Coleman spins, baseline J, puts it up, Nick Coleman for two. Good move from Nick Coleman, the senior out of Kansas City. Argue with it, now left wing. Over to Woodford. Woodford, top of the key. Dump pass. Down inside, it's Birch. Puts it up. Got it in for two. The Jimmies are on the board. 4-2, the Lancers lead. It's Pappas with the basketball. Pappas pushing up the court. On the home court of the Cimpl Arena. Crossover. Gets inside. Now outside. Up top for Stearns. Stearns going to take a step back three. Put it up front of the iron. No. Going to be a rebound for Birch. Jimmy's moving in transition now. It's Woodford. Woodford with it, right wing. Put up a three. Front iron, no. Rebound, Coleman moving in transition for the Lancers. The Jimmies in their road orange uniforms today. Black letters and numbers. Lancers in the home whites once again. Pappas passes up top. Now it's Harper with it. Harper, long range three. Going to be taken. Got it in. Tyrell Harper from beyond the arc. 17:45 remaining. The Lancers lead by 5. 7-2, Georgery in a 2-on-1 underneath the basket, and a shot was going to be taken. Woodford from beyond the arc. Georgery was outnumbered, had to guard the paint, and a three ball was taken. Back-to-back threes for these two teams, and it's a 2-point game once again. Stearns with the basketball, now left wing, it's Harper. Back up top, Pappas. Pappas takes a three, just short on the front of the iron. Jamestown rebounds. Jamestown moves in transition, left to right. It's Argue with it. Argue trying to drive inside on Georgery. Good defense from the freshman. Now a put up. He got him on the double move. Argue for two. 7-7. We got a tie game with under 17 to play here in the first. Today's game brought to you by Core Trust. Helping you achieve your personal and business goals. Core Trust Bank. Raise your expectations. Member FDIC. Lincoln Georgery now right wing. It's on the right block, Tyrell Harper. Harper was pushed Out of bounds. He had to throw it back in bounds as he was in the air. Georgery with it. 8 on the clock. Now Coleman. Coleman passes up Pappas. Pappas moves, puts a 3 up, misses everything, but an offensive, no, not an offensive board. Looked like Stearns had it in his hands, but Birch comes up with it. Might have knocked it away from it. Birch, bounce pass underneath the basket, put up by Joas, just missed the reverse layup. He had a step on Pappas, could not connect. Still 7-7, 16-10 remaining here in the first half. Harper with the basketball. Harper tries driving inside. Has to kick it out now. Cross-court pass, gonna be turned over. Woodford moving in transition underneath the basket. Shot up and good from Cordes. Cordes out of Shakopee, Minnesota. Turnover on Harper and 2 points for the Jimmies. They take their first lead of the ball game, 9-7. Last time out against Concordia, Lancers had a quick start. They were able to give up the lead with about this score. I think it was 10-9. Now it's 9-7. The Lancers never saw the lead again. Concordia kept it the entire rest of the way. Lancers, turnover on the opposite side. It's Jimmy basketball. 9-7. The Jimmies lead. Full court press here by the Lancers. Argue looking to inbound. He gets it away to Joas, and it's knocked away. Lancer basketball. Lancers get it back off that press. So no points off that last turnover for Mount Marty. And it'll be Coleman putting up a 3 off the inbound. Cannot connect. It's Birch on the rebound. Birch gives to Joas, who moves in transition. Joas back up top, Argue. Argue down to the left wing. It's Cordes. Back to Argue now. Argue, the big man on the perimeter. Takes one dribble, gives it away to Woodford. Woodford back to Argue. 12 on the shot clock. Now Joas. Joas tries driving inside. He's got Pappas on him. Spins in the paint, gives it away. Woodford now drives inside. Back outside Joas. 3 seconds on the clock. Joas is going to have to put up a step back 3. Got it to fall. Joas out of system with 2 Lancers around him. Just put up a prayer. Got it to fall. Under 15 to go here in the first. 5 minutes of gameplay has passed. There's a smile on the face of Mark Joas right now. He knows that was a crazy shot. 12-7. Jamestown has the advantage. Pappas in the lane, put up a shot. No good. He's looking for a foul. No call. Woodford with it. Now Argue. Argue back to Joas. Joas drives inside left with the left hand. Thought about a mid-range 2. Doesn't take it. Joas has the basketball back. Got it from Woodford. Joas on the left wing, guarded by Harper. 12 seconds on the clock. Joas cuts back, now drives inside. Lays it up, but no good. Rebound Harper. Good defense from the Lancers. They get it back. Harper going coast to coast all the way to the rim. He's fouled. Harper fouled on his shot attempt. He's going to go to the line for 2. 12-7. The Lancers trail early in this one. Tyrell Harper, the Lancers' leading scorer on the season, 14.1 points per game. He's a 70% free throw shooter. No shots. That was on the floor. So the Lancers will be taking it out on the baseline. It's Wilson looking to inbound. He finds Pappas. Pappas drives inside, kick out for Larson. Knocked away by Jamestown. Couple of quick substitutions. Once again, Wilson and Larson into the game. It'll be Stearns and Georgery taking a rest. Lancers inbound from the near sideline. It's Coleman with it, 14 on the shot clock. Coleman gets past Joas, now drives into the paint, puts it up, rolls around the rim, no good. 12-7, Jamestown basketball. It's Joas on the left wing. Joas drives inside on the baseline now, kicks out top of the key. It's Schumacher. Schumacher now right wing. Joas back up top. Thinking about the 3, now taking a 3 and getting it to fall. Cordes from beyond the arc. The Jimmies are ranked number 10 in the nation. A lot of the reason is because of that. They're a very good shooting team. From beyond the arc, as a team, they shoot 38%. 38.5% as a team from beyond the arc. Coleman underneath the basket, shots up, no good. Out of bounds on him as he tried to grab it. And a timeout is going to be called. Full timeout. Timeout brought to you by Pizza Ranch. With legendary chicken and the best pizza, it's Yankton Pizza Ranch on Broadway, or you can call 665-1222. 15-7 is the score. We'll be back in 60 seconds on KYNT.
Before the Lancers play,
after the game, or maybe even while watching it here. Enjoy authentic flavor at RB Grill House and Sports Bar.
We're American themed and feature handcrafted dishes and daily specials with an amazing selection of beer and spirits. Enjoy burgers, steaks, wings, and ribs, sandwiches, salads, seafood, and plenty of HD TVs.
Authentic flavor,
Family driven,
and a memorable atmosphere.
Join us at RB Grill House and Sports Bar next to River Rocks Event Center on Broadway in Yankton. Go Lancers!
Aztec is offering a $1,000 sign-on bonus for day and weekend production shifts and $2,000 for evening shift with immediate benefits and relocation assistance. Walk-in interviews are available for assembler, CNC machinist, buyer, equipment operator, equipment inside sales coordinator, machine operator, material handler, painter, quality assurance inspector, team leader for parts and shipping, and welder, regular or flux core. Build your career with a group that's built to connect from rock to road. Click on careers at aztecindustries.com or stop by for an interview.
Out of the Pizza Ranch timeout, Jamestown basketball. They inbound. It's Joas. Going left to right on your screen. Now back up top. It is Schultz who just checked into the game, and Schumacher has the ball. Schumacher gives to Cordes. Cordes drives inside. Shot was up, but no good. Rebound Lancers. It's Harper going all the way to the rim. Put it up. Could not connect. 15-7. Joas. Thought about a step back. Doesn't take it. Now kicks left wing. Schumacher. Schumacher for three. Side iron. No. Rebound Coleman. Coleman pushes up the court for the Lancers. 15-7, 12-20 remaining here in the first half. Larson with the basketball. Larson gives to Coleman. Coleman standing on the perimeter. Slows things down. The Lancers reset. Now it's Wilson left wing. Inside for Harper. Harper outside for Diaz. Diaz putting up a three-point ball off the back of the iron. No good. Larson with the offensive board. Kick out for Harper. Harper's going to take a three. No good off the side of the iron. Another offensive board. Lancers get another possession and a fresh shot clock. Nick Coleman with 15 gives over Diaz. Gio Diaz, now Harper. Harper to Larson, 8 seconds on the clock. Tyrell Harper gonna take a shot. No, he tried to pass it inside. It was knocked away by Argue. Good reflexes from John Argue. And opposite side of things, it's Cordes for two. 17-7. Give credit to Argue on that one. Great ball instincts as Harper tried to pass it, just shot up with his hand, got the steal, outlet ball to Cordes down the court. Diaz with the basketball. He was fouled by Schumacher. Lancer basketball, 14 on the clock. It's Jonah Larson. Larson tries driving inside. Standing on the right block, kicks out Wilson. Wilson with it now, 7 on the shot clock. He's going to take a three. Wilson got it from downtown. 17-10, 11 on the clock here in the first. Lancers trail. It's Jamestown basketball. Joas trying to drive inside. He's in the paint, kicks it outside. Now back to Joas. Left wing now for Schumacher. He goes to the left block, finding Birch. No, excuse me, that's Schultz. Schultz underneath the basket, put it up for two. Schultz is a 6'11 senior out of Arlington, Minnesota, and he needed all 6'11 of him to get that shot over Jonah Larson. No, excuse me, he got it over Georgery, who's 6'9. Coleman with the basketball. Almost knocked away and out of bounds by Schumacher. Coleman got it back. Coleman now step back, and an offensive charge is going to be called on Coleman. 19-10 at 10 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in this one. First foul of the game by the Lancers. Very clean basketball being played so far by Mount Marty, with 10 minutes, 17 seconds remaining here in the first. Joyce with the basketball, pushing up the court for the Lancers. Joyce gives away to Schumacher. Schumacher back to Joyce. Joyce now down to Schultz. Schultz going up for the basket. Once again, he's fouled by Jordry. Schultz once again that 6'11" frame, able to just shoot right over the top of most people. He's got a matchup tonight with 6'9" Lincoln Jordry. This one will be fun to watch from the bigs. First shot up and good, 22-10. Obviously Schultz, the experience difference there. He is a senior versus Jordry, who's a freshman. Two very good players. 10 minutes remaining here in the first half play. Lancers on the court. Wilson, Larson, Jordry, Diaz, Pappas. Shot up and good from Schultz. He hit them both from the line. Big man got both of them. Schultz averaging 6 points per game. Larson with the basketball, now Jordry. Lancers definitely playing a larger lineup today. Jordry and Larson on the court at the same time. Ball was knocked away and out of bounds by Jamestown. Lancers still have possession. Pappas now Jordry. Pappas gives back to Jordry now on the left elbow. Jordry gives back outside to Wilson. Gets a screen. Jordry flashing to the basket with the basketball. Knocked out of his hands. Going the other way is Praska. Praska gives down underneath the basket. It's Schultz. Schultz drives inside, puts up a shot. Schultz once again. Schultz has already 6 points in this ball game. He averages 6 a game. He has 6 in the first 10.5 minutes. 23-10, the number 10 team in the nation, the Jamestown Jimmies, are leading the Mount Marty Lancers. Up top, Wilson. Wilson over to Jordry. Mid-range J going to be put up. Just too strong. Jordry misses. Rebound by Jamestown. It's Woodford. Now Joyce, right wing. Joyce drives inside. No shot from right wing. Just inside the perimeter. Offensive board for Jamestown. Another shot going to be put up. This one goes in from Woodford. Timeout going to be taken by Coach Othier of the Lancers. They trail by 16 with 8:37 remaining in this one. This is KYNT. We'll take a timeout with them. Back in 30 seconds.
Rodents want to make your home their home. Pesky invaders go in search of warm housing and food for the winter. An invasion of rodents can be costly and can contribute to disease and contamination of products. So trust the experts to keep them out. Olson Pest Technicians is family-owned with over 80 years of experience. Even the toughest infestations don't stand a chance. Olson Pest Technicians, putting pests to rest since 1966. Call 800-KIL-BUGS.
Very good opponent here in the Cimpl Arena, 26-10. The number 10 Jamestown Jimmies lead the Mount Marty Lancers out of this Pizza Ranch timeout. It's Pappas with the basketball. Bit of frustration on the faces of the Lancers. Only 10 points so far in the first 11.5 minutes of play. Right wing, it's Pappas. Pappas now trying to drive inside. He's on the baseline. Pappas, reverse layup underneath the basket. Pappas gets it in for 2. Lancers need a couple of shots like that to get back into this one. It's Woodford with it on the left wing. Now down low to Schultz. Schultz one-on-one with Jordry. Once again, stolen away by Pappas. Pappas moving strong out of the timeout. Passes up the court. It's knocked away by Jamestown. A foul going to be committed by Pappas. 26-12, Jamestown has the advantage. 8 minutes left here in the first half. Today's game brought to you by Dakota Beverage. Whether it's Coors Light or Miller Lite, please drink responsibly. Full court press by the Lancers. It's Woodford looking to inbound, or with the inbounds. He has it. Woodford gets a screen, now goes inside, back outside. Shot from 3 from Jamestown goes in. Devin Praska, the senior out of Thompson, North Dakota, hit that one. 3-point shot. Jamestown leads 29-12 here in the first half. 7:37 remaining. Pappas looking for Wilson on the baseline. Outside Becker now. Becker just checked in. Now Diaz. Diaz from 3. Back iron, no. Rebound Schultz. Jimmy's move in transition. It's Praska with it. Praska left wing. Back up top Schultz. The big man on the perimeter. Missed his shot, or missed his pass. Pappas going coast to coast all the way there. Blocked away by Schultz. Chase down block from the 6'11 senior. Lancers knock the pass out of bounds on the opposite end. That was Wilson. Going to get a little bit of a break here as Schultz checks out of the game. Birch checks back in. 29-12, the Jamestown Jimmies lead the Mount Marty Lancers. 7:07 remaining here in the first. Joas with the basketball, top of the key. 7:05 on the clock. Guarded by Pappas, moving to his left. Now back up top, Praska, right wing for Schumacher. Schumacher with the basketball, now over to Praska. With the basketball, Birch, who just checked in. He's going to put up a shot, no good. Rebound Becker. Matthew Becker moves in transition for the Lancers. Going to stop, pull up 3, as in transition. Matthew Becker, pull up 3, buries it from beyond the arc. 29-14. That's going to be the move of the game, brought to you by Mason Schramm. If you aren't making the move, move with Mason at Vision Real Estate. Visit movewithmason.com. Underneath the basket, knocked away by Stearns. Lancer basketball. Lancer basketball, pushing up the court is Pappas. Pappas gives to Georgery, top of the key. Now Wilson. Wilson with the basketball. And he's fouled as he tried to drive inside. That'll be the 5th foul of the game by Jamestown. That's Birch's first. 6:13 remaining here in the first half. Today's game brought to you by Aztec. Make sure to build your career with a group that's built to connect from rock to road. Lancers inbounding on the baseline, finding Pappas is Stearns. Pappas falls to the ground, but he kept his dribble. Now going up for it. High off the glass shot, no good. Rebound Birch. Now Joas with it, moving in transition quickly. Joas thought about a long-range 3. It's going to be knocked away by Harper. Harper could not grab a hold of it. Joas got it right back. Birch with the basketball. Birch now right wing for Argue. Argue back up top, now Joas. Mark Joas trying to drive inside, kicks it back out. Argue, big man 3, got it to fall. Big man 3. 32-14, 5:40 remaining here in this first half of play. Big man 3 from John Argue, the 6'8 sophomore. Tyrell Harper with the basketball for the Lancers. Outside Wilson. Wilson trying to drive inside. Kicks it out Georgery. Georgery put it up, no good. Offensive board and a putback. Tyrell Harper for 2. 32-16, 5:15 remaining here in this first half. Jimmy's basketball. It's Birch with it. Birch gives it, does not give it. Good defense from Wilson. Now he passes to his left, finding Cordes. Cordes back Joas. Long range 3. That was beyond NBA range. That was from the parking lot. Does not get it to fall. Pappas now. Transition 3 for the Lancers. Doesn't fall. Back-to-back 3s that do not fall for both of these two teams. And it's Jamestown basketball. 32-16. Stolen away by Harper. Going in transition. Going for the dunk. Just ends up laying it in. Bails out of the dunk last second. But a good basket from Tyrell Harper. Good instincts as he was able to knock it away, get the steal, scoop and score for him. Got it in for 2. Just kissed it in as he went up, laid it in. 32-18 is the score, 4:27 left in this first half. Birch with the basketball on the left perimeter. Birch finding Praska, now back to Birch. Birch standing on the charity stripe. He's going to put up a shot, had a little bit of space. He gets it in for 2. 34-18, 4:05 on the clock. Harper with it left wing. Harper gives to Becker. Matthew Becker goes back to Tyrell Harper. Tyrell Harper inside Georgie, doesn't handle the ball, now gets it back, puts up a shot off the back of the iron. A roar let out from Georgie as he moves back in transition. Obvious frustration on the faces of the Lancers right now as they trail 34-18. Quick shot can be put up by Argue. He got it in for two. Turnaround skyhook is good. 36-18 with 3:30 remaining here in this first half. Pappas with the basketball. 3:25 on the clock. Pappas on the baseline goes right inside for two. Got some space. Good handles from Pappas. 3:15 left in this first half. Shot was put up by Birch from mid-range, got it for two. Pappas moves up the court for the Lancers. Pappas, who has 4 in the ball game, now over to Harper. Harper gonna take a three, goes up off the side of the iron, no good. It's Cordes moving in transition. Cordes standing on the right perimeter, gets a screen from Argue, now drives inside on Stearns. Good defense from Stearns, has to go back out. Back inside to Argue now, 17 seconds on the clock. Argue mid-range shot is up and good. 42-20. Jamestown has the advantage. Pappas with it on the midcourt logo. Pappas tries to go behind his back, had a little bit of contact from Praskin. It goes off his left ankle, underneath the basket. Harper is shot blocked out of bounds. 2:11 on the clock, 42-20 is the score. The number 10 team in the nation in the Jamestown Jimmies. They are looking every bit of that ranking right now. This is the highest ranking team the Lancers have faced this season. They get them on their home court, but still 40-20 is the score. Harper with the basketball. 5 seconds on the clock. Now dump pass inside. It's Becker with 2 seconds, putting up a shot. Foul on the floor before he put up the shot with 2 seconds on the clock. It's going to be Woodford's second foul. 6th team foul. Lancers take it out on the baseline. Excuse me, that should only be the 5th team foul. Pappas with the basketball off the inbound. Now Stearns back to Pappas. Lancers reset. Pappas on the left perimeter. This one's going to be blown dead. The clock was not running. Clock was not running, so they're going to take some seconds off the clock here. Coach Othier from the sideline comes in and says, let's just pretend that last 20 seconds didn't happen. We'll reset everything, go from there. 42-20, they're going to reset this. This break in the action brought to you by the Mount Marty Tobacco Prevention Program. The MMU campus is tobacco-free. You can join us and help break the tobacco habit. Resetting it down to 1:51 on the clock and 11 seconds on the shot clock. Today's game is brought to you by Vision Real Estate, where the focus is always on you. And the Yankton Medical Clinic, so much care, so close to home. Visit yanktonmedicalclinic.com. Back in action, the Lancers inbounding on the baseline. Stearns looking to inbound. Stearns looking for Pappas, finds him left corner. Pappas for three, side iron, no, rebound by Cordes. Cordes moves in transition. Cordes, top of the key, gets a screen, drives inside, mid-range, Jay got it to fall. 42-20. 42-20, I should say. 1:30 on the clock. The Lancers trail. They have the basketball. Stearns with it. Now Harper. Harper drives inside. Man falls to the ground, and he gets it in for two. John Argue fell to the ground there, and the Lancers got 2 points out of it. 1:15 on the clock here in the first half. It's Cordes with the basketball. Cordes on the left perimeter. Back up top, Argue. Now right wing. Over to Schumacher. Back to Cordes. Cordes tries driving inside. Good defense from Harper. Gives it to Argue. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Jamestown. Spin around. Turning jumper. Pappas had a hand on the basketball. Shot block taken by Becker now. Becker moving in transition. Becker with With 45 seconds left in the half, his shot was blocked out of bounds. Devin Schultz with the block. Schultz has been big in this one, the 6'11 senior out of Arlington, Minnesota. Lancers inbounding from the baseline at Stearns. Stearns looking for Pappas, not there. Top of the key, he passes to Harper. Lancers reset. Back to Pappas. Pappas has got 20 seconds on the shot clock to work with. Now gives to Harper, just inside the right perimeter. Cross-court pass, Jonah Larson putting up a three off the side of the iron, no good. Rebound, Argue. Argue gives to Cordis. Cordis moves in transition. Cordis, top of the key, and a timeout's going to be taken by the head coach of the Jimmies. This is KYNT. We're going to be back here in 30 seconds.
At Vision Real Estate, we're looking to help address the housing shortage, get families into nice homes and enhanced neighborhoods. Operation Renovation might be your answer if you have a home that needs a little work, but you just don't have the time, desire, or funds to put into it. We're looking for homes to purchase and take away your stress. Vision Real Estate will restore the property along with help from local contractors and put it back on the market for a new family to enjoy. If you have a potential candidate, give us a call at 664-5555.
Coming out of that timeout, it is 42-22. The Jamestown Jimmies have the advantage. That timeout brought to you by Pizza Ranch. For legendary chicken and the best pizza, it's Yankton Pizza Ranch on Broadway. Or you can call 665-1222. 23.5 seconds will be left on the clock for Jamestown. There's about a half a second differential between the game clock and the shot clock, so I'm assuming Jamestown will just hold this for one shot. We got the Yankton Medical Clinic halftime show coming up in just a couple of minutes here. So much care, so close to home. You can visit yanktonmedicalclinic.com. Lancer basketball today brought to you by Conkling Distributing and Stella Artois Midnight Lager. You can savor the holiday season and celebrate with this beautifully balanced beer. 23.5 seconds, half a second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Inbound, it's Schumacher with it. We'll see what Jamestown drew up in that full timeout they took just a moment ago. 15 now. Once again, half a second differential. They're going to hold this for one shot. Schumacher gets a screen, top of the key, gets another screen, dribbling to his right, going to the left wing. Cordis had an open three, side iron, no. 3 seconds, it's Harper. Now down to one. Harper, full court shot, off the backboard, no good. That's going to do it for the first half of play. Lancers trail by 20, 42-22 at the half. This is KYNT. We're going to take a break. We'll begin the Yankton Medical Clinic halftime show in just a couple of minutes.
Headaches and pains taking you out of your game? Who are you going to call? At First Chiropractic Centers, we have been helping people get back into their game for over 40 years. Whether your game is sports-related, household chores, exercising, or just day-to-day activity, and your pain is preventing you from enjoying or participating in your chosen activity, we can help. Who are you going to call? First Chiropractic Centers in Yankton, Scotland, Hindle, Wagner, and Hartington. First Chiropractic Centers, whole health with hands-on healing.
You can depend on Vision Insurance Group to help you look at the big picture. Committed to helping South Dakota, Iowa, Nebraska, and North Dakota residents assess their immediate and long-term needs and help you choose options that will help you achieve your goals. When you want to explore options for protecting your home, personal property, or financial future, Vision Insurance Group is available to answer your questions. Visit VisionInsuranceGRP.com. Vision Insurance Group. Live in the vision.
Your family is a part of the Hy-Vee family. That's why they're here in Yankton for anything you need. Looking for steakhouse quality beef, fresh produce, and organic options, or the best options for anything else that's on your list? Hy-Vee has the products you're looking for. Convenient aisles online shopping for pickup and delivery, and Hy-Vee deals with coupons and sales to make your shopping budget go further.
Shop Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. CoreTrust helps your business thrive with checking, online bill pay, small business loans, credit card processing, local approval and support for government grants and loans, investments to grow your hard-earned assets, and insurance to protect them. All from CoreTrust, the community bank that's right down the street and everywhere you want us to be. Visit CoreTrustBank.com today.
Member FDIC.
Let's go ahead and begin the Yankton Medical Clinic halftime show. So much care, so close to home. Visit yanktonmedicalclinic.com. Start off with the team statistics from this one. Lancers, 10 of 34 shooting the basketball, 29.4% from the floor, 22 points in that first half. Lancers, 2 of 14 from beyond the arc, 14.3% shooting percentage from beyond the arc. For Jamestown, 17 of 29 they're shooting, 58.6% as a team from the floor. 58% once again. From beyond the arc, 6 of 11. They have a 54.5% three-point shooting percentage with 6 makes in that first half. In terms of free throws, only 3 were taken that entire first half by both teams combined. Jamestown went 2 of 2 from the line. Lancers 0 of 1 in their one free throw attempt. In terms of turnovers, both teams taking care of it pretty well. 5 turnovers in the game for both of these two teams. 9 points off turnovers for Jamestown, 2 for the Lancers. 19 rebounds for the Jimmies, 14 for the Lancers. In terms of offensive boards, only 1 for Jamestown, 3 for the Lancers. 6 assists from Jamestown and 0 from Mount Marty. In terms of blocks, 2 for Jamestown, 1 for Mount Marty. Steals, 4 for Jamestown, 3 for Mount Marty. And only 5 fouls committed that entire first half by Jamestown, only 3 by Mount Marty. Very clean basketball by both of these two teams. Not very many turnovers, not very many fouls. The big difference truly has just been the shooting percentage for these two teams. Lancers, once again, 14% from beyond the arc. The Jimmies, 54% from beyond the arc. That has been the biggest difference in this one. This is the Yankton Medical Clinic halftime show. We're going to go ahead and take a break. When we return, we'll go over the individual scoring statistics from that first half action right here on KYNT.
Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is everyone's favorite place to eat and catch the game. Whether it's dine in or carry out, Checkers menu has mouth-watering burgers, satisfying sandwiches and wraps, and of course, wings. With 17 specialty wing flavors, there's a sauce for everyone, like buffalo, spicy garlic, and honey chipotle. And don't forget to try their sauce of the month. You can get all these hot and ready to eat daily from 11 to 11. Checkers Sports Bar and Grill, 689-2244.
This winter, sip on a delicious hot cocoa and lose yourself in the grace of a fresh falling snow before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for winter sports. Stomp for block shots, holler for match-sealing takedowns, and go berserk for a perfect dismount. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
Not all funerals are the same, and neither are funeral homes. This is Paul Wintz of the Wintz and Ray Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Yankton. A death in a family is one of life's most significant events. We understand the importance of such an event and realize there are no second chances. We will guide you through all your options so you are comfortable with the services chosen. Our experience, professionalism, compassion, and attention to detail will ensure everything is perfect. Winston Ray Funeral Home, Yankton.
See clearly? Drive safely at Abra Auto Body and Glass of Yankton. A cracked or chipped windshield can impair your vision, and we care about the people behind the glass. Introducing the all-day, everyday $199 windshield replacement. That's right, most windshields replaced with best in replacement technology and top quality materials for only $199. Call or stop in today at Abra Auto Body and Glass. Locally owned and operated by Northtown Automotive, North Highway 81 in Yankton.
Locally owned businesses help build strong communities, and that's true with Triple Time Rudy's. You get a locally owned business that offers fuel discounts for Yankton's largest employers, supports local schools and events, and carries quality South Dakota products like Dimmock cheese and Kaler Locker meats that customers love. Triple Time Rudy's is conveniently located at 17th and Broadway for your daily fill-ups and convenience needs. So pull in to Triple Time Rudy's today.
Savor the holiday season and celebrate with something truly special. Stella Artois. Launched as a Christmas beer over 90 years ago, Stella Artois remains the best-selling Belgian beer in the world. Its full characteristic flavor and high quality is assured through a superior brewing process and by using the finest ingredients available. Try Stella Artois Original, Solstice, Petite, Cidra, and Midnight Lager. Beautifully balanced with subtle notes of dark chocolate, freshly brewed espresso, and a hint of smoke in the finish. Toast your holidays with Stella Artois. Get some at your favorite place to buy beer.
Back in the Yankton Medical Clinic halftime show, let's go ahead and go over some of these individual statistics. These stats today brought to you by Explorers Credit Union. Discover the difference at explorerscu.com, where the focus is on people, not profits. Go over the individual scoring, starting off with the road team. It's Joas with 3 points at the half. He's shooting 1 of 5 from the floor. 9 points from Cordist, 4 of 6 from the floor. 6 points from Woodford, 2 of 3 from the floor. 9 points from Argue, 4 of 6. 6 points from Birch. 3 points from Praska, and 6 points from Schultz. The only other Jimmy that has checked into the game, Schumacher, has not scored the basketball yet in his 10 minutes. He only has 1 shot attempt from beyond the arc that did not go in. Only playing 8 players so far are the Jamestown Jimmies. They're a little bit short-handed once again. They are without their best player on the season in Mason Walters. On the season, he was averaging 24.2 points per game before his injury just about a week and a half ago against Doane University back on December 3rd. Horrible injury. It looks like he hurt his thumb. They're hoping to have him back after Christmas break, maybe for the back half of the season for sure. But you never want to see a player go down, especially of his caliber, so hopefully he gets back healthy. But for now, the Jimmies doing well without him. They've won their last 2 games in a row. They're only 2 games played completely without him, and they are currently winning this one 42-22. Go over to the Lancers' individual scoring. The Lancers have lost their last 11 games in a row. Certainly not a streak that they want to keep moving. Looking to end it tonight against the number 10 team in the nation. A very good opponent coming to town today. Lancers still have a whole nother half to catch up. We've seen the Lancers activate late. One of the things that we've talked about with Coach Othnier a lot in our interviews is the late activation for the Lancers. The Lancers' second half is always much better than the first half for some reason. They really need that again today. They need to play very good in the second half to come back if they're going to win this game on their home court. The individual scoring for the Lancers, 4 points in the game from Nick Coleman, 2 of 5 from the floor. 4 points from Pappas, he's 2 of 10 from the floor. 9 points from Harper, 4 of 9 from the floor. 3 points from Wilson, and 2 from Becker. Cade Stearns has seen some game action, only 1 shot attempt that did not go in. Lincoln Jordry has seen 13 minutes of game action, couple shots. He does have a defensive rebound to his name as well. Josh Arlt got into the game, or no, listed as the reserve, but I don't think Josh Arlt has actually got into the game. Gio Diaz has seen some game time, 0 of 2 from the floor. And Jonah Larson, a couple of rebounds to his stat line also for the Lancers. This is KYNT 102.1 FM, AM 1450. We're going to take a break here. When we return, we'll go over some other games going on around the GPAC, both men and the women's games from earlier today. We have some final scores. This is KYNT. We'll be back right after this.
Do you go through every day dealing with pain? Does chronic or acute pain affect the decisions you make and the quality of your life? It doesn't have to. It's time to visit the experts. Whether you're suffering from neck and back pain, work-related injuries, headaches, fibromyalgia, joint pain, or any other type of debilitating discomfort, Avera Medical Group Pain Management Clinic Yankton can offer you relief. They listen, they care, and they can help. That's Avera Medical Group Pain Management Clinic Yankton at 605-655-1220. Live better. Live balanced. Avera.
What he's saying is, if you adopt me, I'll be a great companion to you.
What she's saying is, if you adopt me, I will be a quiet, trusted friend.
The Heartland Humane Society has dogs and cats ready for adoption. Every animal available for adoption is vaccinated, spayed or neutered, microchipped, and dewormed, saving you $200 or more in vet care. See available pets at heartlandhumanesociety.net or stop at 3400 East Highway 50 Yankton.
Are you looking for the next great career opportunity? Then make it Sherco. A staple of the Yankton community for nearly 30 years, Sherco offers career opportunities in engineering, sales, marketing, accounting, tarp and metal fabrication, shipping, and more. Enjoy a year-round climate-controlled facility, company matching 401k options, affordable health, dental, and vision care, paid time off, and 10 paid holidays. Make Sherco your next great opportunity. Learn more at sherco.com/careers.
Remember your first bike? That feeling of freedom and adventure. This is Ken with Ace Bike and Fitness. With a Trek bike, you'll experience that feeling from your first bike on. Every Trek bike is built to give you a quality ride and backed with a history of performance and durability. We have a great selection of Trek recreational bikes, fitness bikes, mountain bikes, and for kids and adults, right in our store. Plus all the biking accessories you'll need. Visit Ace Bike and Fitness today.
There are so many ways to make memories at the Pizza Ranch Buffet. This is Annie at Yankton Pizza Ranch, and whether you're getting your favorite pizza with a buffet your way request or celebrating by digging into the country's best chicken, make buffet memories with your favorite people and your favorite food on the buffet at Yankton Pizza Ranch.
It's where life tastes better. Surround them up and head her down to the Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
Have you been hesitant to sell your house? It can be a hassle. Cleaning for showings, waiting for the right offer, hoping it will sell. Well, with low inventory in the local market, that can mean fewer days on the market, multiple offers, and less of a hassle for you. I'm Mason Schramm with Vision Real Estate. Take advantage of the local housing market and low interest rates and make the move with Mason. Contact me at movewithmason.com.
Move with Mason.
Let's finish things up on the Yankton Medical Clinic halftime show with a look at the Gerstner Oil scoreboard. No matter what you drive, make sure to fuel up at Triple Time Rudy's on Broadway. Some of the scores from the games earlier today: women's basketball in GPAC play. Morningside and Northwestern battled it out the entire time. 78-77 was the final in favor of the home team. That's Northwestern. They got the win over Morningside. Dakota Wesleyan played a close one versus Dort. Final score 80-75 in favor of Dakota Wesleyan. They got that one on the road. Other GPAC games going on: Concordia beat Hastings on the road 91-69, convincing fashion for the Bulldogs. And Briar Cliff and Midland battled 67-53 in favor of Briar Cliff. They got that one. Jamestown and Mount Marty, the game we covered earlier today, 73-46. Final of that one. Jamestown got the win. Go over to the men's side of things. Bunch of games at halftime. Concordia at Hastings today, 41-36 at the half. Hastings has the lead at home. Dakota Wesleyan playing Dort at Dort, 32-23 down in Sioux Center. Dort has the lead. Morningside and Northwestern battling men's basketball at the half. 49-34 is the score of that one. Northwestern has the lead over Morningside. And the last game of the day, Midland and Briar Cliff, 48-35 with 6:25 remaining in the second. They're actually a little bit farther into that game. 48-35, Midland has the lead over Briar Cliff. And then our game just coming out of halftime once again, 42-22 at the half. Number 10, Jamestown has the lead over Mount Marty University. Looking at the regular season GPAC standings right now, Jamestown actually fourth in conference. They're 1.5 games back over Morningside, or under Morningside. Morningside still undefeated on the season, 5-0. Jamestown 4-1 on the season. Even though Jamestown is the highest ranked member of the GPAC, only 2 teams in the GPAC are ranked. That's Jamestown at 10, Morningside at 18. Concordia also receiving votes in the top 25 poll, but Jamestown easily the highest ranked team in the GPAC. And they're playing very well tonight, 42-22 against Mount Marty University. Second half action has now begun. Lancers get the basketball first. It's Harper with the basketball. Harper top of the key, now Pappas. Pappas passes inside, turnover on the Lancers to start things off. Joas with it. Now Cordis back up top. It's Argue. Argue gives it back to Woodford. Woodford now back left wing over right wing now. Jamestown moving this around the perimeter, looking for a cutting player. Joas with it, trying to get it inside. It's Argue now, right block. Argue on the right block, has to pass it out. Cordis for three. Gonna put it up and put it down. 45-22. Quick three for the Jimmies. Coleman with it. Gives it away to Harper. Right wing for Pappas. Elijah Pappas with the basketball. Pappas at the top of the key, goes to his left, gets a screen from Georgie. It's knocked away from him. It's Schumacher. No, excuse me, Woodford going the other way. Woodford goes all the way. Transition three. Does not fall. Pappas gets the board. Pappas now with the basketball for the Lancers. Pappas standing on the midcourt logo. 18:35 remaining here in the second half. Pappas right to the rim. Knocked out of bounds by Jamestown on the rebound attempt. Lancers keep the possession. Lancer basketball today brought to you by Avera. Live better, live balanced with Avera. Lancer basketball taking it out on the baseline. It's Stearns looking to inbound. Looking for Harper underneath the basket. Finds him on the left block. Harper kicks back outside to Coleman. Now back to Harper on the left elbow. Harper drives right inside. He's tripped up, falls to the ground, but he's able to keep a hold of the ball, kick it outside. Pappas. Pappas puts up a three. 1 on the clock. Elijah Pappas buries a three. As the clock expires, 45-25. Underneath the basket, and one shot going to be put up and put down. In answer. Big shot from underneath the basket. That was Brady Birch, the senior forward, Melrose, Minnesota. And one shot incoming. Birch, an 80% free throw shooter on the season. And one attempt up, rolls around the rim, cannot convert the three-point play. Pappas with the basketball. 18 minutes left on the clock. Pappas on the left wing, giving it to Harper. Harper driving inside. Lost the handle, it's out of bounds. That'll be another turnover on Mount Marty. Looks like they're going to count that last shot from Pappas as a long two instead of a three. They're going to say that was a 2-point shot, not a three. So take a point off the board for the Lancers there. Jamestown basketball, it's Birch with it. He's one-on-one with Georgie. Spin move, puts it up, rebound Harper, no good on the shot. Harper gives it up to Stearns, who moves in transition, left to right. Back to Harper, now left wing Pappas. Pappas with the basketball, driving inside, putting up a shot from the lane, no good. Rebound by Argue. Argue now over right wing. It's Cordis putting up a shot, no good. Lancer basketball. 17-5 remaining. Lancers, Euro step in the lane. It was Coleman who put it up, no good. Couple of missed shots in a row between these two teams. 17 minutes remaining in this second half. It's Woodford with the basketball. Woodford tries to pass it over, stolen by Harper. He's got a one-on-one, goes right inside. He's fouled by Cordis. It was a good foul by Cordis, about his only option there. He had Tyrell Harper bearing down on him. You either let him dunk on you or commit a foul. It was a very good foul by Cordis because he fouled Harper on the floor, so no free throws either. Lancers inbound from the baseline. Now it's Pappas. Pappas, mid-range J, got it from the baseline. 47-26 now is the score. 16-33. Underneath the basket, it's Birch for two. 49-26. The big men for Jamestown have been instrumental in this one. We've seen a lot from Schultz, Birch, and Argue in this game. Birch with 10 points in the game, Argue with 9, Schultz with 6 and 3 rebounds. A couple of blocks for Schultz as well. Quick shot from the Lancers. Got 2 points on the board. Underneath the basket, Foul going to be taken. Tyrell Harper on the foul. He fouled Birch. Just kind of got tangled up with each other there. They're going to say that was a shooting foul. And Birch will be going to the line for 2. First shot up and is good. 80% free throw shooter is Birch on the season. Second shot incoming from Birch. (52-28) is the score. Birch, second free throw opportunity off the front of the iron, no good. Lancer basketball brought to you by Gerstner Oil. No matter where you fuel up, make sure to fuel up at Triple Time Rudy's on Broadway. Allen Wilson putting up a 3 off the front of the iron, no good. Hit Birch and now picked up by Cordes. Cordes moves in transition for the Jimmies. Cordes on the right wing, guarded by Stearns. Tries to drive inside, now kicks out. Going to be put up, no good. Offensive board. Lancers commit a foul. That's Jamestown basketball. Devin Schultz checks into the game, all 6'11" of him. He was just standing right in front of me on this bench. Now, I'm not a small person. Compared to him, I am a small person. He's 6'11". Inbound, it's Birch with the basketball on the perimeter. Passing to his left, it's Joas. Joas trying to drive inside. Lays it high off the glass. Got it in for 2. 52-28, 15-20 on the clock. Pappas. Now Harper with it. Harper to Coleman. Coleman driving inside. Lays it in for 2. 52-30, 15-10 on the clock here in the second half. Joas with the basketball. Joas guarded by Pappas. Moving to his left, now on the left perimeter. Back up top, it's Argue. Argue looking to pass below, finding Schultz. Schultz guarded by Harper, one-on-one underneath the basket. Puts it up. Skyhook is good. Good defense from Harper. He was right on him. All 6'11" of him just kind of rose up over the top. Allen Wilson with the basketball, drives the baseline, passing across the baseline. It was knocked out by Woodford. 24-point advantage for the number 10 team in the nation. 14:38 to go here in the second. Nick Coleman with the basketball, finding Allen Wilson top of the key. Wilson trying to drive in on Argue, kick out Pappas. Pappas from 3, off the side of the iron, no good. Rebound Argue. Argue goes up Joas, moving in transition. Joas on the right perimeter. He's going to take a step back 3, put it up, front iron, no. Rebound Schultz. Offensive foul. That'll be on Schultz, his first. 54-30. Schultz on that rebound attempt. He pushed a man out of the way and committed a foul. 14:15 remaining here in this second half of play. 24-point advantage for Jamestown. Pappas drives inside, blocked away by Schultz. Knocked out of bounds by Jamestown after the block. Lancers retain possession. Pappas drove inside, all 6'3" of him on the 6'11" frame of Devin Schultz. Schultz's height underneath the basket has been a huge influence on this game so far. Diaz with the basketball on the baseline, looking to inbound, finding Harper on the right wing. Harper gets inside Coleman. Coleman has 2 men around him, spins, puts up a shot on the baseline, no good. Rebound Schultz. Schultz goes up court, Joas. Joas on the left wing, he's going to think about a 3, doesn't take it. Now inside Schultz, going to put up a shot. He was fouled, looks like. I think they're going to say that was on the floor before the shot occurred, because he did make that. But I think he's going to get 2, or it was before the foul, yes. So it will be Joas inbounding on the baseline. Joas inbounds, it's away. Lancers knock it out of bounds. That was Wilson who got a hand on it. Jamestown basketball. On the far sideline, they inbound. It's Argue. Argue inbounds to Joas. Joas on the right wing, guarded by Pappas. Stops, passing to top of the key. Now down low, it's Schultz. Schultz, double teamed, has to kick it out. He's fouled by Pappas. That is Pappas' third foul of the ball game. 54-30 now is the score. 24 points is the difference in this one. 13-35 remaining here. Stolen off the inbound, it's Tyrell Harper going in transition, dribbles behind his back, all the way to the rim. No good on his shot attempt. He was triple teamed underneath the basket, had a look, just couldn't quite cash in. Travel on the opposite end, Joas put up a transition shot, couldn't get a hold of it. 54-30, 13-24 remaining. Josh Arlt is going to check into this game for the first time. Coleman checks out. 54-30, 13-24 remaining here in the second half. Lancer basketball brought to you by Mason Schramm with Vision Real Estate. If you're making the move, make the move with Mason. Visit movewithmason.com. 13-13 on the clock. It's Diaz with it on the perimeter. Diaz looks to drive inside, kicks out Harper. Harper from three, got it to fall. Tyrell Harper hits a three. 54-33. 13 minutes remaining in this one. Still a 21-point advantage for the road team. Joas with it, top of the key, drives inside, kick out. It's Schumacher. Schumacher with it, dribbles back up top, top of the key, dribbling around the perimeter now, passing to his right, finding Joas. Joas gets a screen, now alone on the right wing, inside to Schultz. Schultz lost the handle, diving for it, a couple of players. It's going to be Cordes who comes up with it. 2 seconds, logo three! Mark Joas made it from the parking lot, shot it with 2 seconds on the clock. Big three as time expired on the clock from the midcourt logo. Mark Joas has now made 2 of those crazy long-range threes as the buzzer expires in this game. Tyrell Harper putting up a three of his own off the front of the iron. No, it rolls in. Bounced off the rim 4 different times. Tyrell Harper answers the three, 57-36. Over left wing, transition, corner three going to be put up. No good. Schultz with the rebound. Schultz fouled by Arlt on the rebound attempt. Under 12 to play, 57-36. $11:56 on the clock. 57-36. Inbound from the baseline. Now it's Argue with it on the left elbow. Argue gives it away. Over to Praska. Shot from the right wing for Joas. Cannot connect. Lancer basketball. Harper on the board. Harper with it, top of the key. Now driving inside. Getting to the lane. Chase down block. Blocked by John Argue on that one, the 6'8 sophomore. 57-36 now. 11:25 on the clock. Schumacher with it on the perimeter. He's guarded by Arlt. Gives it back. Argue going to put up a three. Left it off the back of the iron. Rebound Harper. Harper passes up court Pappas. 11:05 on the clock. It's Pappas. Now Arlt on the left wing. Arlt trying to drive inside. Gets inside. Spins around in the paint. Kick it out Harper. Harper open for three. Off the back of the iron. No good. Joas on the rebound. He got fouled. And that'll be the 7th team foul on the Lancers. That'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Joas. (57-36), 21-point advantage for the number 10 team in the nation in the Jamestown Jimmies. 10:56 left in this one. First shot of the 1-and-1 is good from Joas. He gets a second. Second shot up, no good this time. Rebound by Georgry. Under 11 to play. 22-point advantage for the road team. Lancer basketball. It's Pappas. Pappas on the perimeter. Got some defense from Schumacher. Drives inside. Now finding Jordry. Jordry has to kick it back out to Arlt. Behind the back pass. Now up top Diaz. Diaz with 9 seconds on the shot clock. Gives it away Pappas. Now 6. Pappas with time expiring. 3 seconds. Drives inside. Lays it in. Got it in high off the glass. Pappas for 2. Left wing, it's Schumacher with the basketball for the Jimmies. Back up top, now Schumacher again. Schumacher over to Joas. Joas, long range 3 off the side of the iron. No good. Pappas with the basketball. Pappas to Diaz. Gio Diaz trying to drive inside on the right block. Now dribbles out to the right perimeter. Inside Jordry, dump pass. Jordry put up a sky hook, could not connect. 58-38, under 10 remaining. Mark Joas with the basketball, the 5'10 junior out of Lake City, Minnesota. Becker with the basketball. Off the steal, deflected by Diaz. Becker comes up with it. Becker back to a trailing Diaz. Diaz on the perimeter. Jordry going to take a big man 3, top of the arc. No good. Rebounded by Woodford. Schumacher with the basketball. Now up top, Joas. Joas standing on the midcourt logo. Gets a screen. Drives inside. Triple team. Gives it away. Blocked away on the shot by Jordry. Birch was blocked. Diaz moving in transition now. Looking for Becker as they had a 2-on-1. Goes through Becker's hands and out of bounds. Turnover on the Lancers. They have the 2-on-1 advantage. Could not connect. Timeout going to be called. Timeout's brought to you by Pizza Ranch on Broadway, or you can call 665-1222. Order something today. We're going to take a 30-second timeout with them on KYNT. Back right after this.
Drift into winter with Leinenkugel Snowdrift Vanilla Porter, a fuller-bodied brew with hints of cocoa, coffee, and caramel, brought out by roasted malts and aged on real vanilla. It's smooth and creamy, making it perfect for warming up winter. Leinenkugel Snowdrift Vanilla Porter is the perfect pair to your holiday marshmallow sweet potato casserole, glazed ham with cherries, and any combination of chocolate and cherry. Grab some for your holiday meal at your favorite place to buy beer.
Out of the Pizza Ranch timeout, 58-38, 20-point advantage for the road team. This second half been a lot better for the Lancers. Once again, the halftime score was a 20-point advantage. They were outscored in the first half. The Lancers were by 20. In this second half, they've kept it very close. It's been the scoring difference is exact. Both teams in this second half so far, 16 points. 9 minutes remaining here in this second half of play. Joas getting past Diaz, crossing the timeline. Now back up top of the key, left wing. Over to Cordes. Cordes trying to drive inside. Double team by the Lancers. Kicks it back up top to Birch. Birch now right wing. Back up top, it's Schumacher. Schumacher with 8 seconds. Back to the right, it's Praska for 3. Got it to fall. 61-38, 8:40 remaining. 23-point advantage for the number 10 team in the NAIA. Diaz with it. Now left wing, Arlt. Arlt giving away Pappas. Now Becker on the left wing. Becker putting up a mid-range shot. Rolls in and out. No good. 61-38. The score stands. Birch with it, finding Cordes. Cordes trying to drive inside. Kick out for Schumacher. Schumacher now Joas. Joas gets a screen, tries driving inside. Help defense from Larson. Gives it back to Birch, and he's in for 2. $7:50 remaining, 63-38. 25-point advantage for Jamestown. Pappas trapped in the right perimeter, passes up Jordry. Got out of the trap, did Pappas. Jordry with the basketball. On the left block, now in the paint, puts up a shot, got it in for 2. Matthew Becker with the shot. Becker got it in for 2, 63-40. Joas now guarded by Becker. Step back three on the way, got it to fall. He had Becker on the ground and put that in for 3 points. The bench of Jamestown erupts on that one. 66-40, 26-point advantage on Becker. Becker from the perimeter puts it up short on the front of the iron. Rebound for Joas, moving in transition. Joas at the top of the key, drives inside. Joas lost the handle out of bounds. Looks like they're deliberating whether that was touched by Mount Marty, and it was. That will stay with Jamestown. Once again, Jamestown 11-2 overall on the season, 3-2 in the GPAC. Couple of surprising losses for the number 10 team in the nation, but they are still ranked at 10. Their only 2 losses have come inside the GPAC. Just shows how good this conference truly is. Stopping to wipe up the floor. This break in the action brought to you by the Mount Marty Tobacco Prevention Program. The MMU campus is tobacco-free. You can join us and help break the tobacco habit. 6:45 on the clock. It's Schumacher driving inside. He's fouled by Becker, and he's going to be going to the line for a 1-and-1. Opportunity is Schumacher. That'll be Becker's second. Lancer basketball brought to you by Pizza Ranch. For legendary chicken and the best pizza, it's Yankton Pizza Ranch on Broadway, or you can call 665-1222. Also brought to you by Sherco. When you need to be sure, make it Sherco. First shot up and is good. He's earned a second shot. Lancer basketball brought to you by Slumberland. With free interior design service plus great brands like Tempur-Pedic, La-Z-Boy, and Flex Steel, Slumberland is on Broadway in Yankton. Second shot up, rolls around the rim, no good from Schumacher. He goes 1 of 2 from the line on that trip. 6:40 on the clock. Pappas with the basketball. Right wing now goes over inside Larson. Larson put up a shot, does not fall. Cordes moving in transition, 6:30 on the clock. Cordes on the right wing gets a screen, drives inside, help defense from Larson. Now back up top for Joas. Joas passes left wing, now over Schultz, right wing 3, gonna be put up off the back of the iron, no good. Lancer basketball, that was Cordes on it. Becker loses the handle as he goes in transition, and he's fouled as he picks it up. Foul committed by Devon Praska. Devin Praska's first out of Thompson, North Dakota, the 6'5 senior guard. 67-40, 6 minutes left in this one. Checking in for the Lancers now, our first look of the day at Davon Botts and Chase Altenberg. Pappas from the baseline, puts it up, no good. Rebound for Argue. Argue stolen away by Pappas. Pappas with the steal, now in the paint, puts it up, no good. Becker fighting for the rebound, it's gonna be taken by Schultz. Joas, who's in transition for Jamestown, step back, didn't take the 3, thought about it, gives it to Schultz. Over to Schumacher now. Schumacher gets a screen, drives inside, stolen away by Botts and Pappas, and instantly stolen back by Jamestown. 67-40, 5:15 on the clock. Schultz puts it up, reverse layup underneath the basket, out of bounds on Jamestown. No, it's out of bounds on Mount Marty. 67-40, Jamestown gets it back. Lancers checking in Caden Casey. He had a little bit of playing time against Concordia on Wednesday. That was his first game action in varsity this season. Been very big for the developmental squad for the Lancers this season. He's in the game. Schultz puts up a shot off the inbound, no good. Casey pushes up the court for the Lancers. Casey passes up to Becker, right wing. Becker with the screen, now drives inside, and a foul is going to be called. Defensive foul. 5th team foul by Jamestown. Schumacher with that foul. It's going to be his second.
Talk to John, shows.
Davon Botts with the basketball off the inbound for the Lancers. moving to his left, in the perimeter, blocked in his shot. Argue with the block. Joas now kick out Cordes, shot from 3, got it to fall. No, excuse me, that's Schumacher, not Cordes. Schumacher with that 3. 72-40, now a 30-point advantage. Casey puts up a 3. Caden Casey gets it in. Not sure if that is his first points of the year in terms of varsity. I believe it is. Caden Casey's first points of the season. Another 3 going to be taken by Jamestown. And a timeout on the floor. We're going to keep this one here because I believe Caden Casey just got his first points ever as a Lancer varsity player. The 6-foot freshman out of Rapid City, South Dakota. His first game action was just last week versus Concordia. In that matchup, he played 3 minutes, did not get a score, but in this one, 3 points now from beyond the arc for Caden Casey. His first points as a Lancer, always a special moment when you can do that. And he just did it as a freshman. That timeout brought to you by Pizza Ranch. For the legendary chicken and the best pizza, it's Yankton Pizza Ranch on Broadway, or you can call 665-1222. 73-243, 30-point advantage for the number 10 team in the NAIA in Jamestown. 4:20 remaining here in this one. Arlt driving up the court for the Lancers, gives to Altenberg, now Botts. Botts on the perimeter, gives to Casey. Caden Casey, floater from the lane, left it short on the front of the iron, no good. Jamestown basketball. Tripped up. Schumacher rolled his ankle as he was going to his right. His non-contact went down, but he got right back up. He's walking it off. A little bit of pain in that left ankle looks like, but he's just walking. He will check out of the game. Jackson Weiss checks in. Schumacher looks to be okay as he stands on the sideline now. But still a scary thing you never want to see with 4 minutes on the clock in a 30-point game. Altenberg with the basketball for the Lancers. Now underneath the basket, puts it up for 2. Chase Altenberg got it in. Driving inside, putting up a shot, no good from Ketchum. Offensive board and the putback is good. I believe that was Schultz. And it was. Schultz now has double figures on the game, and another block from Schultz. On the defensive side of things, Jamestown gets it back. Jamestown on the perimeter. It's Argue. He gives away to Wiest. Wiest on the right wing now. Wiest on the right wing. Was passed down below. Knocked out by the Lancers. Pratt checks into the game for Schultz, who's going to take some rest. Logan Pratt, a senior out of Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Cameron Ketchum, the freshman out of Billings, Montana. And Trey Wiest, a junior out of Mandan, North Dakota, the 3 who just checked in for the Jimmies. Back up top for Argue. Argue looking for a cutting. Wiest now underneath the basket. Stolen away by the Lancers. It's Altenberg on the deflection. Botts on the perimeter for the Lancers. Davon Botts back top of the key. Over to Arlt. Arlt looks to drive inside, kick out Botts. Botts fakes left, goes right, step back from mid-range, off the side of the iron, and no good. 30 points is the advantage for Jamestown. Wiest with the basketball. Jackson Wiest, I should say. Jackson and Trey Wiest, both in the game, out of Mandan, North Dakota, the 2 brothers, freshman and junior. Both in the game playing in this one. Looks like there's a technical on the court. Looks like that's going to be on Chase Altenberg, is the talk on this sideline here. Technical foul shot's going to be taken by Trey Wiest. And he makes them both. (77-45). Those two free throws on the technical foul. Good. Chase Altenberg talking to Coach Othier on the sideline. Argue now putting up his free throws. No good on the first, second one incoming. Becker will check into the game for Chase Altenberg. .224 on the clock, 77-45, 32-point advantage. Missing both from the line is Argue. Hunter Katros with the rebound. He just checked into the game. The freshman out of Yankton, South Dakota, played for Yankton High School for years. Arlt with it on the in the paint, trying to look for Katros. Ball was lost in traffic, and it's out of bounds, I believe, on the Lancers. No, it's out of bounds on Jamestown. Lancers retain possession with 2 minutes, 9 seconds remaining. Lancer basketball today brought to you by Core Trust. Helping you achieve your personal and business goals. Core Trust Bank. Raise your expectations. Member FDIC. Arlt with the ball off the inbound. Arlt trying to drive inside. Now into the paint. Double team. Spinning around. Giving it away to Katros. Puts it up for two. Hunter Katros with the bucket. Jamestown with the basketball. It's Ketchum. 4-2 underneath the basket. 79-47, 140 remaining here in this game. Arlt trying to drive inside. He stands in the paint. Kick out Katros. Katros put it up from three. Off the front of the iron. No good. Chasing it down. A couple of different players. Goes all the way down the court. It's Wiest. Wiest underneath the basket. Puts it up for two. One of those rebounds that just went off of everybody's hands. It wasn't touched until, or it wasn't picked up until mid-court. And Wiest just took it for two. Jackson Wiest, I should say, since there are two of them on the court. Jackson Wiest with the basketball for Jamestown. Now Ketchum on the left wing. He's out of Billings, Montana. Argue drives inside. He kicks to Pratt. Pratt put it up. Offensive board. Put it up again. No good. Becker going the other way. Davon Botts under the rim. Puts it up for two. That was a good job by Davon Botts. He knew he had a trailing Wiest on him, so he stopped cold on the left block, waited for a man to jump over the top of him, hesitated, then went up to finish that shot. Timeout on the court. We're going to take it with him. Timeout's brought to you by Pizza Ranch. We'll be back in 30 seconds right here on KYNT.
Explore credit unions with Explorers Credit Union.
I've heard that Explorers Credit Union can now serve more members. What exactly is a member?
You become a member owner when you start your share savings account with a $10 minimum deposit.
Can anyone join?
You can if you live, work, worship, volunteer, or attend school in any of our 30 counties. Immediate family can join too.
Is it easy to become an Explorer?
You bet. Simply apply online at explorerscu.com or stop by any of our branches. Discover the difference at Explorers Credit Union. Where can we take you?
.49 seconds remain in this one. 81-49 is the score in this second half of action. Once again, 49 seconds is all that remains. Jamestown, the number 10 team in the nation, leading Mount Marty by 32. They're going to take this game. They will move on the season. Up in the GPAC standings, they're going to go to 12-2 overall, 4-2 in conference. Mount Marty will fall to 0-8 in conference, 3-13 on the season. This will be their 12th loss in a row. At this point for the Lancers, it's just about finishing strong, finishing with some pride, keeping the head high as you walk off the court. Jamestown with the basketball. Alley-oop attempt. It's Argue underneath the basket. Couldn't convert the alley-oop, but he does get in the shot for two. Comes down with it, puts it back up underneath the basket. Arlt gets a screen from Katros. Drives inside. Katros dunks it in. Hunter Katros got the dunk for two. And that is how you finish strong. 22 seconds. Jamestown with the basketball. They're just going to be able to dribble this one out. That's going to do it for today's game. Lancer basketball today brought to you by Dakota Beverage. Whether it's Coors Light or Miller Lite, please drink responsibly. Aztec, build your career with the group that's built to connect, from rock to road. And Vision Real Estate, where the focus is always on you. Clock hits 0, and the final score of this one is going to be 83-51. The Jamestown Jimmies defeat the Mount Marty Lancers on the road. Long drive for Jamestown to come down here all the way from North Dakota. They come away with 2 victories on the day. This is KYNT 102.1 FM AM 1450. We got the Aztec post-game show just around the corner. We'll go over the final statistics of this one, the road ahead for the Lancers, and we'll be speaking to Coach Othier of the Mount Marty Lancers as well. We're going to take a break. When we return, we'll begin that Aztec post-game show right here on KYNT.
The holidays are approaching, and while you're busy planning family gatherings and other events, you may forget everything else. The Yankton Medical Clinic reminds you to use all remaining flex dollars before the end of the year. Whether you're due for a checkup, in need of a procedure, or burn yourself cooking that turkey, the physicians at the Yankton Medical Clinic are available to help. You spend all year planning your finances. Don't let your flex spending dollars go to waste. Call for an appointment today or visit yanktonmedicalclinic.com. So much care, so close to home.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT&RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. MTRCSmithInsurance.com.
Vision Care Associates provides excellent diagnostic care. Using the most advanced technology in the industry, the doctors offer their patients the highest standard of care, allowing them to diagnose and manage many eye diseases. Choose Dr. Anderson, Dr. Fieser, and Dr. Slowey for expert personalized eye care. You'll be glad you did.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
What's special about Slumberland is ours is a free service. They get to come into our store. It helps the customer understand how the space is going to work so that they don't feel nervous about their purchase. If you live locally, you can set up an appointment with one of our sales representatives where we can come into your home and help you understand if you want to go shopping in your own home and bring some different pieces in to help them work with maybe the new piece you're looking for.
Free interior design service at Yankton Slumberland, located at 2401 Broadway Avenue.
For signs of all kinds, it's SignTech. See SignTech for all your signage needs. From magnets, vinyl banners, to illuminated and digital signing, plus truck and vinyl lettering. SignTech does it all. Sales, service, and installation. Need a sign of any kind? Call 605-665-2957. Your local full-service sign shop is SignTech, 3206 East Highway 50, Yankton.
Want the speediest speeds and endless entertainment? Midco has it. Flexible, exceptional, reliable internet, TV, and phone solutions to support your busy, connected life. Whether you're working from home or streaming your series, you're covered. Easy installation options, steadfast service, all from the friendliest folks in the business. Ready to get started? Fantastic. Head over to midco.com.
Let's go ahead and begin the Aztec post-game show here on KYNT. Always remember to build your career with a group that's built to connect from rock to road. That's Aztec. Go over some of these statistics from this game brought to you by the Explorers Credit Union. Discover the difference at explorerscu.com. Once again, 83-51 final score of this one for Jamestown. They shot 50% from beyond the arc, 12 of 24 on the day. 32 of 61 from the floor on the game, 52.5% from the floor. For Mount Marty, 23 of 70 on the day, 32.9 shooting percentage from the floor for the Lancers. From beyond the arc, 5 of 23. They were 21.7% three-point shooting percentage as a team. From the charity stripe, 53.8% for Jamestown, 7 of 13. Lancers only got to the free throw line one time. It was an and one opportunity, that from Nick Coleman right at the beginning of this game. Did not go in, so I guess 0% free throw percentage for the Lancers' team since there was only one taken. Turnovers, Lancers under 10 turnovers on the day against a very good team. Some of the positives we're going to be looking at in this Aztec postgame show, 9 turnovers. For Jamestown, 12 turnovers. Points off, 15 for Jamestown, 9 for the Lancers. In terms of total rebounds, Jamestown, those bigs, we talked about them all game, and they were huge. 46 total rebounds in that game, 29 for the Lancers. Jamestown was able to out-rebound the Lancers. 8 of those offensively for the Jimmies, 4 for Mount Marty. Go to assists, 12 of them for Jamestown, 4 for the Mount. You had 6 steals for Jamestown and 8 for Mount Marty. 7 blocks in the game, most of those I'm sure coming in from that big 6'11" Devin Schultz. 8 steals for the Lancers, 2 for Mount Marty. We're going to be talking to our coach interview in just a couple of minutes here. Coach Artois exiting the locker room here in just a moment. Before then, we'll thank some of our game sponsors, Conkling Distributing and Stella Artois Midnight Lager. Make sure to savor the holiday season and celebrate with this beautifully balanced beer available at your favorite place to buy beer. This upcoming interview brought to you by them. Also, this game was brought to you by the Mount Marty Tobacco Prevention Program. The MMU campus is tobacco-free. Make sure to join us and help break the tobacco habit on the Mount Marty campus. Let's go ahead and bring in Coach Artois, the head coach of the Mount Marty Lancers. Just faced the number 10 team in the nation today. They're a very good team from Jamestown, North Dakota. Made the trip down. Tell me about this game, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're a good team. Danny does a great job with them. I'll be honest with you, we made them look like the number 1 team in the country, and that's on us. That is 100% on us. We made them look great. It was like it was open gym, 1-on-0 shooting. And that's part of it. And I did an absolutely horrible job of having our guys ready to go today, and which is too bad because I thought yesterday was our best practice. Our guys were engaged. I thought they had energetic. I mean, it was one of our best practices of the year. And I did a horrible job of getting our guys ready to go today, and I need to make sure that we don't let this happen again. That's and don't get me wrong, they are a good team. Jamestown is a very, very good team, and tip the cap to them. But our process and everything that we did in every which way was not what it was supposed to be today, and that's the frustrating part.
Tell me about that process moving forward. Is there now time to reflect and look at that process and change things now that we're getting kind of into that holiday break? Next game isn't until next Friday when you travel to Waldorf.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, individually, everybody has to have a sense of reflection. I mean, everybody played tonight. Everybody in our program played. I was grasping at straws. I was trying to find guys that, to be honest with you, weren't scared, that weren't backing down. And our guys are better than what we showed today. And that's the frustrating part. Our guys are better than how we played today. We're a better team than that. We're better individually than that. I will say this: our guys aren't fraying, and I am very, very pleased with that. They are staying together. They are optimistic, but we got to have a little bit more fight in us to be able to compete and play. And so, yeah, we have some time, obviously. We play Waldorf in 6 days, and that's the hard part. This sits in your mouth for 6 days, and that's frustrating. But we will get better. Thing is, it's finals week. I want our guys to knock their classes out of the park. I want our guys to just be great academically and finish the semester strong. And so, I would love to sit there and do 3-a-days in the gym to be able to get better and be able to practice. I want our guys to make sure that we handle our business in that classroom and make sure we finish our semester strong. Because they've done a really, really good job on that front. I'm very, very proud of them. I'm proud of our group. I am. I'm disappointed in us today. I love our locker room. I love our guys, the fight and the resilience that they have. I just wish we would have played better for our crowd. At the end of the day, I wish we would have put a better product on the floor for our crowd, and appreciate them coming out and just stick with us and stay with us because we're going to get this thing going. But I'm disappointed in the effort and the performance for our crowd's sake.
This was the last home game of 2021. Next time you'll be on this court will be January 1st, New Year's Day, versus Dordt University. They're going to be coming to town for the Cimpl Arena. Next game up, you got Waldorf next Friday, once again, in Forest City, Iowa. Then you have an exhibition game at Drake over in Des Moines. Obviously, you got finals week this week, and then a big holiday break to kind of reassess and refocus. Tell me about this upcoming stretch for the Lancers.
Yeah, we we're supposed to have a game on the 19th, I think it is, that Sunday, and that got nixed, and that's a hard deal. I feel bad for our guys on that. There's a team that backed out, and I feel really bad for every player in our program because I was a varsity in a JV game, and 34 players in our program were affected by that decision that we couldn't control. And so we do have some time after we play Waldorf that we're going to practice, but we're also going to spend some time together as a team as well. We're going to make sure we embrace the holidays. We're going to have Christmas together as a team. 100% are going to do that, and then be able to give our guys some time off to be able to get home with their families before getting back here for prepping for an opportunity and a great experience at Drake. And I always appreciate Coach DeVries. He's been good to me over the years, and for him to be able to honor this game and play us is something that I want to make sure our guys have just an awesome experience and are prepared for and ready to go. So it's going to be a unique couple weeks. Holidays usually are. I hope the travel stays good. I hope there's no more snowstorms anytime soon. And if they do, they could time them a little bit better than the night before a game.
Thank you very much for joining me today, Coach. Good luck in the future. I hope you guys do well with finals week.
Thank you very much.
That was Coach Othier, head coach of the men's basketball team here, brought to you by Conkling Distributing, Stella Artois, Midnight Longer. We're going to take a break. When we return, we'll finish things up right here on the Aztec Postgame Show.
For the holidays, JJ Benji's is full of red and black and blue and gold colors.
And that's for the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles and Mount Marty Lancers. They've got a lot of clothing in stock right now.
JJ Benji's has loaded up the store with t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, hats,
stocking caps, throw blankets, vests, and coats.
Clothing for all ages from infants to grandparents.
Got a Yankton or Mount Marty fan on your Christmas list?
JJ Benji's will have something for them.
JJ Benji's, 201 Pine Street, Yankton.
This holiday season, let us make you look good.
At H&R Block of Yankton, we want you to focus on your business while we handle your books. From payroll and bookkeeping to expert tax preparation and advice, we're ready to put our expertise to work for your small business. For the year-round services and the one-on-one attention you deserve, partner with H&R Block of Yankton. Stop by our office at 21st and Broadway or call us at 605-665-3366.
Would you buy a car and never drive it? Pay for a vacation and not go? It's the same with dental insurance. Don't pay for your coverage and not use the benefits. Dental insurance is a use it or lose it deal, so at the end of the year, your dental coverage expires. Whether it's a routine visit or for dental work you've been putting off, now is the time. Call Elwood Family Dental Care to schedule an appointment before the new year begins. 665-2530.
If you see lines on a parking lot, hey, there's a good chance Midwest Striping did it. They've been marking pavements like parking lots for years. And a fresh line parking lot gives your business a sharp look and keeps things in order. Midwest Striping also does decorative floor coverings for garages, sheds, basements, and sports courts like basketball or tennis. To find out what they can do for your surface, email them at midweststriping.sd@gmail.com. That's midweststriping.sd@gmail.com.
Back in the Aztec Post-Game Show, let's finish things up here in Yankton, South Dakota with a look at the Gerstner Oil scoreboard. No matter what you drive, make sure to fuel up at Triple Time Rudy's on Broadway in Yankton. Look around the GPAC. Concordia beat Hastings on the road today, 81-66, the final of that one. 72-58 was the final of Dorton, Dakota Wesleyan. Dort won that one at home over Dakota Wesleyan. Morningside and Northwestern, a very, very close game, 89-71 ended up being the final of that one. Northwestern pulled away in the last couple of minutes, and they were able to take that one over Morningside. Briar Cliff and Midland still battling. They are currently in overtime. 78-71 is the score of that one. Midland has the advantage. And then, of course, the final GPAC game of the day, Mount Marty and Jamestown, 83-51 final. Jamestown takes the game. Finish things up for the Lancers. The only thing left to talk about is the Avera player of the game. For the Lancers, a couple different players you could think about for this one. Coleman came into the game early, had a couple of good shots. Pappas was there all game long with 10 points for the Lancers, 3 steals as well. But today's player of the game is going to go to Tyrell Harper, who had 15 points in the ballgame, 9 rebounds, so close to another double-double on the season. He had 3 steals, 1 assist, 3 of 7 from beyond the arc, and 6 of 13 from the floor in 24 minutes played. Tyrell Harper is the Avera player of the game. Look ahead for the Lancers. Once again, they will be playing on December 17th at Waldorf in Forest City, Iowa. They're going to take this week off for finals and be back for that game. Then they have the exhibition at Drake on December 28th, and then they'll be back here on January 1st versus Dordt to start the new year off strong with some conference basketball. I hope you've enjoyed this production of Mount Marty basketball from the Cimpl Arena. Big thank you to my board op back at the studio and David Allen and my cameraman Bryce Ladwig today. And I hope you've enjoyed everything that we had to offer. This is KYNT. We will see you next time.
This has been a Riverfront Sports production and has been brought to you by Aztec, Avera, Cimpl Meats, Conkling Distributing, Cortrust Bank, Checkers, Dakota Archery and Outdoor Sports, Dakota Beverage, Explorers Credit Union, First Chiropractic Center, First Dakota National Bank, Gertzner Oil, Hy-Vee, JJ Benji's, Kopetsky's Ace Hardware, Mason Schramm with Vision Real Estate, Midco, Midwest Striping, MT and RC Smith Insurance, Marlowe Woodward and Huff, Northtown Automotive, Olson's Pest Technicians, Pizza Ranch, Riverfront Signs, Sherco, SignTech, Slumberland, Vision Care Associates, Vision Insurance Group, Vision Real Estate, Winston Ray Funeral Home, Yankton Medical Clinic, H&R Block, Elwood Family Dental Care. Thank you for listening to KYNT, Yankton's home team for Mount Marty University.